Welcome, weary traveller, to episode 9 of the Bromantic Quest.
Hi.
How's it going? We've just, not say we, Gazzamatraz just killed a dragon.
Yeah, boy.
And
Gangster. In a gangster fashion.
Yeah, no, it was very cool. It was very cool.
Gangster fashion.
It's our most viewed Quest episode, so
Yeah,
people love the slaying of the dragon.
that's it. What does that teach us? More fighting. More fighting, less story.
People,
People don't want to join for the story.
Yeah.
They want the fights.
yeah, that story you spent ages getting.
The bit that you take ages on.
Yeah.
Just have a fight, mate.
Yeah, that's
See
it.
what happens.
No one cares about all that content you put in there.
Next episode, troll.
Yeah, all that
Fight.
character development. No one cares.
Make it like a Tekken game where it's just next level.
Yeah.
Next level.
There's like a quick talking bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He goes, "You want some of this?" She goes, "Yeah," and then that's it. They fight. That's what
You're
I'm
not
gonna do.
ready for this.
I like
Well,
that.
one.
That's
Fight.
back to Mortal Kombat.
Finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm excited. It's been a while
better
since
be.
the film Quest, and I'm sad about it.
I tell you what, it feels like. When I was getting ready, I had to pop back a couple of times.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't want to forget details.
Yeah.
Like I knew exactly what this episode was going to be, but then I was like, because it's been a while, I was like, oh crap, was that meant to be in this one or was that meant to be? But yeah, I'm
Caught up.
I'm fully geared in.
Well, just in case our viewers aren't caught up, here's what happened last episode.
So, as quick as a flash, you lift this scale, which immediately wakes the dragon.
I'm going to take my little bad boy. A little slice of barbarian rage.
I like it. Just so you know, Jackymoon gets excited.
Yeah.
Now, you now have the toe in your hands, but it's done 15 points of damage as it strikes you. You literally snap this toe off. You break this toe.
Yes.
You are enraged that this toe is... You feel your blood just boiling, curdling, like unbridled rage just simmering. And you, as you leap, the ground beneath you trembles. And so with one hand, it grabs you and pushes you to the ground and lifts itself with its weight crushing you. Your eyes glow bright white and thunder in your hands. You then cast it, one to the face of the dragon. Oh, it's having a bad time. Suddenly, a spiral appears around you of fur and blood, and you turn into this hulking great grizzly bear.
A sprint to Jackie. And what I'd like to do, imagine like a bear in a defensive pose. So she's going to be under me, and I'm going to defend her.
And she starts to run off the cliff that she's standing on with her axe above her head. Jackymoon lands, axe first, on the back of the head of the dragon and knocks it unconscious. And this dragon just flips you off and it does 10 damage to you.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Where is Jackie?
Jackie then draws its head back and throws itself down at you. You slide on your knees and bash its head above you, and with your other hand, slice open completely its throat. That was amazing. She don't talk like that. And then you can almost see, like, jolts. She can feel something.
Beautiful.
That's arguably my favourite bit. But, just quickly, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Gaz.
And this is
The Quest.
You were quick there. Oh, like the Quest.
I didn't get it wrong the first time.
Panic.
I forgot which episode we were doing.
Yeah.
The pronunciation.
Welcome to the podcast.
And as this is The Quest, I think we should give a little shout out to
Yeah, boy.
Mr. Cobra Stacker.
Beautiful. The quest sponsored by Cobra Stacker on YouTube, your destination for all your gold and silver stacking needs. For expert tips and advice, stacking gold and silver. A great channel filled with loads of real gold and silver content.
Gold and silver content.
Let's get
Stacking.
Oh, yeah.
That's him.
That's him.
That's the
You've
man.
just seen right there.
With the plan.
Sadly, I've not been able to see him this week.
No, he's on holiday.
Yeah, so we're on the scraps of our supplies because things need replenishing.
So you see all the stuff that's used and all the stuff and little trinkets and stuff, bar maybe one or two, are all supplied by Cobra Stacker. And in fact, the camera this is filmed on is very kindly supplied by Cobra Stacker.
It is, yeah.
So go and show him some love. Go and show him some support. And if you're watching this, just pop over to his channel, pick a video, and just comment. Thank you, sir, for the Bromantic Quest.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
You're
And
the
then
man.
subscribe.
And then subscribe to him. Give his videos a watch, though.
Yeah,
They're very interesting. Some very interesting stuff coming up.
Loads of stuff on there, yeah.
Yeah, it's coming up. It's got some good stuff. So
100%, yeah.
keep an eye out for it.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. And now, get back there. Get back there, Cobra
Yeah,
Stacker.
you've had your bit. You've
your
had
little
your bit.
shindig.
Yeah.
And guys, it's that time. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know if the noise is necessary, but...
Let's see if that transition is worse than last time's transition.
Yeah. I thought last one wasn't even that bad.
That was terrible. It was awful.
Nah, it was alright. It's not your finest. Well, it's not our finest, to be fair. I was like a great actor, and it was all.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
so-
ready. Let's do this.
We're now officially questing. So
Quiet, Gazzamatraz.
as you'll remember, the last thing that happened, Brianne, she jolted. She got a feeling. She was like, "What the devil?" And have you got anything to say to her?
No.
You watch her jolt. You're just going to continue watching.
in a
Yeah. Take a roll for that. No, I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
You blink and you miss it.
You actually pass out.
Yeah.
Tiredness.
What is your health currently? 80.
83.
I was right. Banging. Get in there.
83 is my health. But book magically appeared. I hope you all appreciate that.
Yeah.
From nowhere.
You just went,
Just came out of my belly.
it's my magic snood. Anyway. So she gets a sudden jolt. And she looks up. She looks around. She looks sharply over to Jackymoon. Jackymoon nods. And you kind of feel like Brianne was brought here with a purpose. So Brianne then turns. She walks towards the egg. And she places one hand on it. Anything to say? Or are you just watching?
I want to keep eyes on Jackymoon and on Brianne, like just see what reactions they're going for, and
Yeah, cool.
because I think on the way here I've had a feeling there's I still don't know the reason we're doing this.
Yeah,
I've just done it to back Jackymoon.
yeah, that's
So
fair.
like I know there must be a reason. We're not just doing it for the fun of it. Like,
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. To give you kind of a scale, the size of this egg, it's about the size of Gazzamatraz's torso.
okay,
So it's not enormous, but
it's a
certainly,
large egg.
Yeah. And Brianne goes, "It's ready." And Jackymoon walks up to you. And she says, what's your deal? What is happening right now in the world of Gazzamatraz?
What do you mean?
What are you doing? Like,
Helping you kill a dragon?
after this, what are you doing?
I'm still on the quest to find the 3 items. That's pretty much that.
Yeah. She looks over at Brianne, looks back at you. She goes, I've got something for you, and it's going to be the most meaningful thing I've ever given. She walks over, she picks up the egg, and she brings you one dragon egg for you to have.
Does it stand up? Goodness me, it's not going to stand up, is it?
No. Maybe lean it on your coin purse for now. Yeah, nice. Oh, nicely done. Yeah, nice. So that is a thorned fire dragon egg.
Okay.
And it's ready.
For
Hatching. However, it takes great heat. Well, Brianne can say this a bit. So to hatch a thorned fire dragon takes the heat of its mother's flame. And you will, as three, look over at the dead dragon. And look back.
How old is that?
Yeah. Jackymoon goes, I feel like you should have told us that before we killed it. Brianne goes, yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Thanks for the potions, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the exact heat, but I know it would take an insane amount of heat.
So the lava pit over there, probably not going to do it.
It might.
Have I got anything that I can like hook it onto? I don't want to throw it in the lava pit and then it's just gone.
Right. Cool. That's fair. Sadly, there isn't anything that would survive going in lava.
Okay.
So it would be a risk.
Well, I've got my lizard skin helm on, haven't I?
You have, yeah.
So can I take my lizard skin helm? Here's what I want to try and do. Because they're scales, aren't they?
They are.
So I want to go over to the lava and scoop up some lava into my lizard skin helm, hoping it withstands it for a tad. And then just plop the egg into the lava that I've scooped up in the lizard skin helm.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you walk over and you no longer have a lizard skin helm.
It's just gone.
It just gets disintegrated by the lava pretty much.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Thought it might happen, but
Yeah.
what can you do?
Hey, the helm had a good run.
What about my shield?
What do you want to do with it?
Test it on the lava?
Test it on the
So
lava.
I dip like the bottom of the shield into the lava
Yeah.
and then pull it out. Does it look like it's affected the shield in any way?
The shield, how long did you dip it in for?
15 seconds?
15 seconds. It comes out like white hot.
Okay. Does it look warped in any way, or
So it's not warped.
okay? I'm gonna dip it back in for 20 seconds.
What? How much of the shield?
Just the bottom, like
Just the bottom.
literally the smallest slither of,
Yeah.
just to see what
Yeah,
it
no,
does.
it just comes out again white hot.
1 minute.
Comes out again white hot.
Okay, so it's just white hot. There's no melting. It doesn't feel softer. It doesn't look softer. It doesn't look like it's.
Do you touch
warped
it?
at all? Well, no, because I'm not going to touch it. But does it? But I could tell if it's.
You
warped.
literally just said to me, does it feel soft?
Yeah, but does it look warped? Does it look?
No.
affected?
It's still structured fine. It's just
Okay.
white.
I'm just
it's
I'm going to touch
visibly-
it to the floor to see if it like bends or bows
Yeah.
or anything.
No, it doesn't bend or bow or anything like that.
Okay. Now, how do I do this? All right. I'm going to scoop a little bit up in my shield and like place my shield like a small bowl
Yep.
on the floor, and then dip the egg in it.
Okay. As you do this, the straps inside the shield just burn away.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's going to need new straps.
That's fine.
Cool. And then you put the egg in it. So the issue is with this is they don't retain heat. The lava cools as it is removed from the lava pit and doesn't remain hot enough for the egg to hatch.
Bastard. All right. I'm going to get me ice glove and just tip the shield back over and then ice glove the shield so it kind of cools.
Yeah, shield's back to normal.
Oh, well. Never mind then.
So that's it.
I don't want to throw the egg in because then if I just lose it, I lose it, don't I?
It's a gamble. Unless you can think of anything else.
I shall find another fire dragon. Oh, do you know what? This could be the shortest lived possible pet in any quest known to man.
Yeah.
I'll launch the egg into the lava.
So you launch this egg into the lava.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
And you hear a cracking noise. And then nothing.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to do?
I mean, what can I do? It's in the lava now.
You're going to wait? You're going to just walk off?
I'll kind of wait by the lava, yeah.
Yeah. A couple of minutes goes by.
Still nothing.
Still nothing.
Do I see any bubbling in the lava, any kind of...
You can't hear anything, can't see anything.
I'll wait a little bit longer.
Going to wait. How long are you going to wait? How long is a reasonable amount of time?
I'm going to ask Brianne how long it takes.
Mm-hmm. Go on. No, you ask.
Brianne, how long does it usually take?
Well, the thing is, the lava's not as hot as the fire of a dragon. So I guess we just have to kind of wait.
Helpful.
I want it to hatch and see me, so I don't want to go off anywhere else. And because there's a cave nearby as well, isn't there? So I would say I'll go and explore the cave and come back. But if I explore the cave and it hatches while I'm in the cave, and it just fucks off somewhere.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the risk, isn't it?
All right, I'll wait.
Cool.
So while I'm waiting, I'm gonna ask Jackie and Brianne to step away so that I'm the closest to the thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to start skinning the dragon if possible. Well, taking some scales.
Yeah.
I want to basically get some dragon scale.
Yeah, that's
kind
fair.
of used as a material.
So there are only very few scales that you can kind of pluck off because the scales on it are huge, really. So you get some from around the head and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's say you get like a bag of dragon scales, but no more than a bag.
Okay. How large is a bag? But how?
Let's say 50 dragon scales, and a dragon scale is about kind of like bigger than a £2 coin sort of size.
Oh God, so not a lot at all then.
No.
All right.
Yep. So Brianne and Jackie, they actually just sort of set up a tent, just maybe about 20 feet away from you. But yeah, and they set up a little campfire.
Can I also look at the dragon's teeth?
Yep.
See if I can take some dragon's teeth. But I want to essentially look at anything I think could be usable.
Yeah.
Teeth, tongue, anything.
Yeah.
That
The
might
problem
be.
is its tooth is massive, and you wouldn't fit it in your item bag.
Claws.
Yeah, massive. This is the issue with.
Does he
killing
have
the
any
dragon.
tiny teeth that I can take as a symbol of I've killed a fucking dragon?
No.
Bastard.
I mean, the dragon scale is enough to prove you've killed. Like, no one owns dragon scale.
Yeah. All right.
So. So yeah, you just trying to think if there's anything cool you can take. Nah, it's nothing. Sorry, mate. Hey, what about an egg? How's that? Oh, we might have lost that.
Yeah, true.
So it then creeps into nighttime. You're just sitting by this pool of lava.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just waiting.
Just to set the mood a little bit. I want you to picture Gazzamatraz sitting there by this pool of lava. You're sitting cross-legged.
Yep.
And there's a nice warm glow. There's a nice heat just bearing onto your body in the cool night air. There's a couple of fireflies kind of in the air. You can kind of hear a fire crackling behind you from Brianne and Jackymoon. You can hear a little bit of conversation. They've gone out and caught some rabbit. They're cooking it up, obviously, for you as well. And you've got a bit of hearing going on sitting there. You're kind of meditating a little bit. And from that cave, you can almost hear a wailing, but it almost sounds voiceless.
Like wind?
Sort of. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it a voiceless wail. And you can kind of interpret that however you want. But it's like nothing Gazzamatraz has ever heard before. It's not loud, but you can hear it. Yeah, like Jackymoon and Brianne can't hear it over the fire crackling because you've just got a little bit of bubbling lava in front of you, and you're quite mellow right now. I'm gonna say enough so that you're back up to 100 health because you're just chilled, you're meditating, you're healing up, you're having a good time. Yeah. Then another few hours go by, and the wailing stops. It starts to get towards sort of dawn now. And have you slept at all? Or have you just waited?
Also, I've just waited.
Just waited, yeah. Brianne comes over and she kind of taps you on the shoulder. How long are you intending to wait?
I don't know. Until I feel it's time to leave.
And she goes, that's fair. And she walks back. With that, you see one very large bubble pop on the lava. And then you see it kind of swirling a little bit. Like this whole time it's just been completely level. Small bubbles. One large bubble and now some swirling. And out crawls a very small but very cool dragon. And it crawls all the way over to you. What are you doing?
I take out my axe.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm joking.
And bless it. Yeah. I bless thee.
I instantly stamp it to death.
Yeah.
I'm going to put my hand out for it to maybe climb on.
Yeah. It's bigger than that. It would like climb onto your arm.
You said very small.
It compared to a dragon.
Yeah.
Like, so it's probably, again, your torso sort of size.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'll put my arm out and let it climb up my arm or onto my arm.
Yeah. It kind of rests. It climbs up a little bit and then rests its head on you.
Okay.
So it's accepted the, you know.
Okay. I'm going to hold it and I'm going to give it a little cuddle and go to sleep.
Nice. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's tired. It's just been born. So Brianne kind of comes over before you fall asleep. And she's like, oh my God, amazing. What are you going to call him?
Brianne, meet Firelighter.
And you hear Jackymoon in the background go, seriously? And Brianne's like, that's a great name. I love it. Well, hello there, Firelighter. And she pats him on the head and she walks off. And Jackymoon chucks a whole cooked rabbit over there. She's like, yeah, there you go, dragon boy. And yeah, you get some sleep with the dragon. You wake up. It's kind of back to kind of nighttime. You kind of sleep the whole day through, knackered from fighting the dragon. They've just Jackymoon and Brianne have kept themselves busy.
Yeah.
Because they did nothing.
Yeah. They've kind of.
Am I up to full health now?
You are, yes. You certainly are. You can't wear the shield at the moment though, because it's got no handle.
Can I clip it to my belt or something, or
It's got nothing to clip.
tuck it under my? I don't have a top on.
No.
Tuck it into my pants.
Tuck it into your pants. No. So you're currently sitting at 100.
Okay.
And
Can I fashion straps
out of what?
out of my clothes?
No. Not really.
Bit of douche, are you? All right.
Just trying to think of anything you've got on that you can.
Got
No.
leather on.
Nah, yeah, but then you'd ruin your armour. So, no.
All right.
They, however, have gone over and explored the dragon's den. So
Which is the cave.
nope, this is just the den of the dragon. So this is where it keeps its treasure and all that. Yeah. So they find 30 gold, and they split it.
Oh, how lovely.
So they give you 10 gold for your excellent work of killing the dragon.
Yeah, all right. Thanks.
No,
I thank them.
yeah.
As if they're really kind, and then just...
Definitely equal parts of that death. Yeah.
Well, you'd never have known about the dragon if they didn't show it to you. So
Of course, that's
there you
the
go.
reason. Finder's fee.
Yep. Brianne finds one bright, glowing gem, and she gives it to you,
Oh, goody.
which is one revive.
Ooh.
She also finds a few scrolls. Now, she left one scroll there. A black scroll. Okay. She didn't like its magic. She didn't know what it was, and she couldn't sense any good from it. So she left it.
Okay.
She does, however, have a scroll. This scroll is called Rapid Aging. She gives it to you. Then she gets another scroll, and she says, this one is called Place to Place. She...
Do you have any idea what these do?
Well, rapid aging, I believe, says exactly what it says. And place to place, I get the feeling it's some kind of portal. I'm not too sure how it works, but might be useful.
Do you know if the rapid aging is continual or will stop?
I don't know.
Stand there a minute.
Oh, God. And finally, one more scroll. The scroll, I know, I'm very sorry to everyone here, is brown, but it's a green scroll. And it's called One Revive. And she hands that to you as well. She's like, this one's kind of special. I feel like it can be cast to bring someone back from the dead. So if anything should happen to me or Jackymoon, I think you can help. And
So that's pretty similar to the stone then?
yes, but where the stone has to touch them,
Oh, you can cast it.
that doesn't have to touch them.
All right.
Jackymoon kind of pushes Brianne out of the way.
That was mean.
You go, oh, where do you see this? And she goes behind a rock and pulls out this massive sword. She's like, this is for you. I can't wield it. And it is a beautiful longsword, two-handed. And she goes, you've not seen the best thing yet. And she starts to, with all her might, spin it. And you can see around her like a twister type thing happening. The wind is really kicking up. And she then drops it and goes, I can't wield it. It's too much for me. And she like obviously just drags it over, like gives it to you. And you now have, you like read the inscription on it. And it says called the tornado sword.
Interesting.
So that's yours to have and to hold and to love.
Can I test out the whirlwind sitch?
You absolutely can.
I'm going to tell everyone to
Stand back.
I get a little little firelighter, go for a little wander, explore a little bit.
Yeah.
But don't you run off too far.
Yeah.
And give it a little whirl.
Yeah. So I want you to imagine how you do this. So it starts off by your side, and you sweep it round back of your head twice, and then you start to almost helicopter it, just more like this, right? And then you, with 2 hands, start to do it. And then you point it directly up, and surrounding you is just this large tornado. And your hair is just whoosh, blowing in the wind. Everything within sort of like a 10-meter radius is kind of being blown a bit crazy.
Okay.
And then suddenly stops.
Okay. What I want to do now is try and do it instantly again.
Yep.
To see if it has a
It
cooldown.
gets a bit windy,
but
there's no tornado.
okay, cool. So cool down. All right. Lovely. Is that everything? I'm not asking this. I'm asking you. Is that everything?
Yeah. That's all the treasure
Okay.
that was being held there.
I want to head over to the thing and have a little quick look inside and possibly we'll see what else is in there, obviously.
Yeah, so you go in and you can see a lot of old armor, kind of shiny things, but aren't really worth anything.
Yeah.
But there does sit completely by itself the Black Scroll.
Does it have anything written on it?
What's you're gonna walk over to it and
I want to have a look and see if it's got anything written on it.
yeah. So you get about 5 meters from it, and you can almost feel darkness. Like it's like the closer you get, the darker it gets. So you still gonna approach it?
The darker it gets, as in,
It's like it's sucking the light out of everything around it as you get closer.
so the surroundings are getting darker.
Yeah.
I'm not getting.
You're
darker.
fine.
Right.
It's like it's almost sucking the light out of the area around it, though.
Okay, I'll keep approaching.
You keep approaching, and then suddenly you're in pitch black.
Okay.
And then you hear a voice. I've been waiting for you. You then see a flaming sword, a man in dragon armor with flowing white hair. He is in kind of like spirit form, and he walks up to you.
Do I recognize him
You do?
from a certain temple? Was it a temple?
Nope.
Oh, it was just a fort, wasn't it?
A fort, yes.
The Fire Sword Man. Yeah.
Or King of the Pirates.
King of the Pirates.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he introduced himself, but
Don't think he ever did, didn't know if it was his name. I am Arceus. I know why you're here, and I know what you seek. And he flips the flaming sword. He goes, you and I are not so different. We both seek power. We're both after the artifacts. But you don't even know why you seek them. I seek to rid humanity from this world, and I believe you seek to save them. And for your trouble, you will watch as I torture the world. You will be kept alive, and you won't be made to suffer. I will make you live forever. For that will be your punishment, will be your failure. As I make you gaze into the eyes of all those you could have, that you should have saved. But now, you will watch them burn, and they will look back at you. They will gaze into your soul, and you will be the last thing they see as the light and the hope leaves their eyes, as the life drains from them. And they will know what true failure looks like. In this form, Gazzamatraz, I cannot harm you, and you nor me. But before I leave, I give you this chance to speak. Then I will come for you, and I will make you live forever.
so I kind of look around and see there's nothing.
It is
It's just me and him.
It's total blackness. It's pretty much just his flaming sword that's lighting up this area.
So I kind of slyly smile at him and look him dead in the eye.
Yeah.
And I say,
You are partially correct. The world will see failure, but the failure will be yours.
and then I slowly draw my axes, just keeping eye contact the entire time.
Don't worry about searching for me, because I'm coming for you.
He puts his sword like into a battle kind of stance in both hands. He goes, "Your arrogance will be the tinder in which you burn." And then suddenly you can feel light coming back around you, and you see this scroll like it's been burning, and then it just burns out, like you're out of time almost.
Yeah.
And then you're back where you were.
Did Brianne or Jackie notice anything?
No, they're just up top, so they didn't see any of that.
And then there's nothing more valuable in this pile that I've seen at all.
No, like I said, it's just some old
Scrap
armor.
around for a little bit more gold.
Yeah, no. Do you know what? Yeah, fuck it. You found a gold coin. You know what? For that,
You missed one.
Yeah, you found a gold coin. You're searching their pockets.
I should chuck it in my bag stealthily.
Yeah.
Oh, can't even do that stuff. All right, I'm going to head back over to Jackie, Brianne, and Firelighter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a shame I didn't have Firelighter with me then. That would be pretty cool. Breathe fire at him.
Yeah.
I'm going to... what are Jackie and Brianne doing?
We're just sort of packing the tent away.
Okay.
I think they've got the feeling they're sticking with you.
Okay. In which case I need to ask the question. That makes that better. I should really still ask. It's polite, isn't it? I'm going to ask Brianne to take a walk with me.
Brianne, walk with me.
She looks at Jackie. Jackie nods. She goes, "Okay."
Jesus.
And
Not that. All right, I'm going to take a wander up the hill. You know, like the little ramp we went up?
yeah.
Overlooking the...
So almost respectfully not out of sight from Jackie.
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
Okay, that's quite
So
cool.
I'm up on
out
top
of
of the hill,
earshot.
yeah.
But okay, I like that. That's nice.
What's your story, Brianne?
I'm from a village. Well, kind of more of a city. It's from a port, from a land quite far from here. Actually, it's several days on a boat, and I used to be part of the palace, but there was a fire, and Jackie saved me, and now I help her if she needs me.
So you owe Jackie a debt.
I kind of love Jackie and just am her friend.
Okay. And what's your magical ability?
I'm what they call a magic seeker, and I find magic, and I can sometimes find its properties, and sometimes I know what it does, but generally that's my thing.
Okay.
I take out the two stones. Sonic and Og's, the eyes of Sonic and Og.
Yeah.
And I show them to her in my palm.
Yeah.
I see you are interested in these.
Yeah. She closes your hand so that the stones close back into your hand. And she goes, "Some things are too much for normal people. And this is too much for me."
I wasn't giving them to you.
She's like,
Just to be clear.
Yeah. No, yeah. She's like, "I can't even cope with what those stones are."
Okay.
All right. I just wanted to find out what her story was with them.
Yeah.
Brianne, I will ask you a question,
Sure.
and I understand entirely and respect whatever answer you give me.
Mm-hmm.
Will you join me on my quest?
I would love to. I respectfully say that I follow Jackie.
That's fine. I will ask Jackie.
Oh, well then if
But
Jackie wants to go, I will go, yeah.
I want to check you're both okay to do it
Yeah.
individually, as opposed to Jackie going yes and you going
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
or
yeah.
thinking no and going along with it because it's Jackie.
Yeah, no, I'm on board.
Providing Jackie is.
Yeah, I've never
No problem.
even seen a dragon before, so that was pretty cool.
Okay. No problem.
Just put my fist up.
She rubs it. She doesn't really know what to do.
I'd rub her hair.
We'll work on it.
I head back down the hill.
Yeah.
And then I asked Jackie to take a walk with me and go to the same place. And I get firelighter and I'm like, go play with Brianne.
Yeah. Cool.
And so she's a little bit like, ooh.
Yeah.
And I take Jackie up the hill.
I just want to say you get the vibe of Brianne that she's quite young.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
I definitely got that vibe. That's why I let Firelighter go play with her.
Yeah.
You little scamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, take Jackie up the hill. And
Cool fight, right?
The coolest, yeah.
You got some moves.
You've got more. I've been around.
I don't want to say anything.
Yeah. She almost feels this is slightly flirtatious, but she's like, she's like, well, I mean, I've never seen anyone use Barbarian Frenzy quite like that. I mean, that was.
Well, I appreciate your gift.
Yeah.
It was your gift to me, so.
No, yeah, well,
I do appreciate
it was
it.
worthy of giving, yeah.
I do want to apologise if we got off on the wrong foot. I feel like it might have slightly been my fault that we did.
Yeah, she chuckles. She's like, well, I'm sorry too.
I want to ask you if you'd like to join me on my quest. I don't really have an exact idea of where we're going, but I know certain things we need to do. So it could be a lot of exploring, could be a lot of getting lost, but it'll be fun.
Yeah.
And there'll be lots of fighting.
She does her usual little smile, like a smirk at you. She's like, well, it sounds like heroes work.
One condition. You can't make any more bitchy comments.
She goes, what bitchy comments? And then she puts her hand out to like clasp hands. Are you going to clasp? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you kind of clasp. It's like a real tight. You can kind of tell you're both barbarians with it. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a real feeling of that in there. And she goes, while we're here, I do have some things I'd like to say to you. Can we talk about Brianne?
Of course.
Did she say anything about what she does to you?
She told me she was a magic seeker.
So, Brianne is young, and her gift is more than she knows. The fact that she can conjure something out of nothing without teleportation is almost unheard of. She needs all the protecting. She means more than she knows, than you know, or than I know. And that means everything to me. So if there is a time where you may die, or she may die, I have to warn you now, I feel her destiny is greater.
Understood.
Thank you.
And are you?
She's like, that's what I want. Yeah.
No, I'm doing it as if like I'm promising her.
Yeah.
If there is a situation like that, as she's asked, I will save Brianne.
Yeah, that's what that's what she's like. Yeah, that's what she wants. So she's like, great, that's perfect. The second thing is, I understand we're after these artifacts, Now, you know what happened the last time someone had these 3 artifacts. Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how to stop that happening?
Not a clue. My issue is there's someone else after the artifacts, and I know what happens if they get their hands on them. So whatever I can do must be better.
Right. To save some dialogue here, do you tell her everything you know? Do you kind of tell her that you've just seen this guy in the scroll?
No.
You don't, right? So,
So I'm telling her what I'm telling her now.
right. Okay. Fine.
So I've told her I know there's someone else after them,
yeah.
and it's someone like what they're going to do with them is much worse than what I would do with them.
Right.
I think.
So, I'm aware of the High Council and their business with the artifacts
Yes.
through the clerics. I've been aware of this for a long time, but I am always just behind. I can't catch them. I'm also aware of the pirates. I know very little of the pirates. Is there more I need to know?
The pirates are also after the artifacts. Their leader has an artifact already.
Do you know what artifact?
The flaming sword.
Wow, that's pretty important.
The High Council have the goblet. So we're at a bit of a 3-way here. We have the shield, the High Council have the goblet, and the pirates have the sword.
She ponders for a bit. She goes, well, best we get looking.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, right.
First things first. She'll need some straps. Let's get that sorted.
Yeah, so she's like, well, we'll have to head back into town. I mean, that's going to be the only thing we can do.
Okay. I do want to do one thing first, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to hang fire here for just one more night. Last night.
I'm going to head back down to Brianne with Jackie. So look, Brianne hears this as
That's
well.
cool, yeah.
Last night, while I was waiting for the dragon to emerge,
Tickle Firelight's chin.
you,
Yeah.
cutie pants, there was a wailing coming from the cave. I want to investigate later tonight.
Well, because you slept all day, it is coming up to that time. It's already gone sort of dusk. They're going to do what they did last time. They've stopped putting their tent away and set it back up again, lit a fire.
Put the fire out.
I'm like, cool. And they've put the fire out.
Just say.
Big pool of lava here. It's quite warm. Come.
Oh, yeah. Okay, they're like, that makes sense. Obviously, last time they were trying to sit away from you, but so this time they sit by the lava. Brianne's conjured up a marshmallow. She's put it on a stick. She's just sitting there like that.
Excellent use of magic.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at the marshmallow like.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm all out of magic. And then she makes one for you. And as you're kind of having this jovial moment, you hear it again. Brianne's a bit shaken by this. She doesn't feel comfortable. Jackie is curious. So what do you want to do?
Shall we?
Jackie nods. Brianne reluctantly goes.
So I'm going to pat my shoulder. For some reason, Firelight is now completely trained.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy.
It's quite instinctive, I'd say.
Jumps up on top. And
Brianne, stay behind.
Jackie's like,
no, stay behind us.
oh, right.
Not just stay behind.
Right, okay, yeah.
Stay behind
I needed to be
us.
clear, yeah.
All right, yeah, fair one.
Yeah.
Stay behind us.
Yeah.
I'll take the front. Jackie, keep eyes on Brianne.
So we enter the cave. Now, Is there any light source anywhere? Is it pitch black?
It is pitch black.
Do I think that Firelighter could maybe... Or is that not a thing yet?
He can kind of cough up small amounts of flame. But
Is there anything on the floor? Any sticks or grass or...
Not really. It's a very dirt cave. But
if I take out the eyes of Sonny Canog, do they glow?
They don't. Do you take them out? Do you take them out?
Yeah, take them out of my pocket to see if they glow or not.
And time stops.
Ooh, delightful.
And as you kind of literally open your hand, you realise you now can't move. And these 2 stones float up in front of you, begin to glow bright gold, and the robe appears. There before you is Sonny Canog. Yep.
Can't even look at him.
He does a little bit of magic, and you can look up. So yeah, and Gazzamatraz. Arceus feels you. He knows you. He sees you. I need you to take these next steps very carefully. For what lies in this cave, you are not ready yet. For you will need a team. I do not hesitate in allowing you to move forward, however. Use your curiosity. Seek the team that you need. And in battle, find the destruction that you need to overcome. And then the robe disappears. And just the 2 eyes remain. And you can feel that you're able to talk. Is there anything you'd wish to say?
Oh, damn it.
What lies ahead?
Sonny Canog, with just his 2 floating eyes, and he just goes, seek and find out. And then the light fades and they float back into your pocket.
Useless.
He's only but a humble guide.
I'm going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tell Jackie and Brianne to leave the cave.
Jackie, Brianne, go back out.
Jackie's like, I want to know what's ahead.
I'll tell you what's ahead. But what's ahead may not be safe for certain members of our travelling organisation. I'd rather you remain safe than be curious and not be.
Jackie looks at Brianne and she looks at you and she goes, What's the sudden change? Why this suddenly now?
Jackie.
I look at Brianne because I imagine she saw me take the stones out. Then so they both watched me take the stones out. Then all of a sudden, the stones have gone back in my pocket, and my whole attitude's changed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of look at Brianne and be like, "You kind of know."
It's dark in here. Jackymoon hasn't seen any of this, but Brianne can sense when the stones come out. So she's probably aware, and Jackie isn't. Hence Jackie's confusion.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at Brianne and be like,
You need to go.
Brianne. So what she does is she conjures a little light orb for you, right? And she kind of pushes it. And she goes, can I take fire and trade you the orb? And Jackie can stay with you? And Jackie's like, yeah, I want to go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so fire hops down, goes down with Brianne, And they kind of stay around the mouth of the cave so that you can still see them. And Jackie kind of looks at you and like, what the hell was that all about? And then she kind of carries on walking forward. The orb only lights up maybe 4 meters ahead, but 4 meters in all directions. Are you going to press on?
Yeah. Quietly.
Yeah. So you then hear the wailing. It feels close. Rather than sounds close, it feels close.
Do I feel like as we're walking it's getting louder? So we're getting closer to it in that sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. But like I say, it's not almost a sound. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. You can feel that it's close.
Okay.
So just going to press forward?
Do I control the orb or does it just stick with me?
It just sticks with you.
Okay, so I can't send the orb forward and...
You can if you want.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to stop Jackie. I want to send the orb forward to kind of light the path.
So as you do this, you see skeletons just scattered on the floor in front of you. And it just passes over all these skeletons. And then it goes... completely disappears. And you're now in darkness.
Okay.
And the wailing stops. Jackie, she's like, skeletons. And she readies her axe.
I'm going to whip out the my axes.
You then see another light orb coming down behind you. As it gets next to you, you see 3 skeletons stood in front of you.
Okay. Game time. I quickly look at Jackie. Put my fist up.
She bumps it and takes 3 steps backwards and goes, all yours, baby.
Lovely. I'm going to swiftly give it a little spin and just cleave.
Sword or axe?
Axes. Got my 2 axes out. Try and cleave all 3. Wide arc.
You, do you know what? You just murdered them dead. It's such a perfect. It's so annoying. That's what you roll a 12 on. It's just the cleanest cut. It just literally turned to dust. All right, it's so perfect. As you do it, you can see ice just sprinkling off of your fists. It's glorious. What a shame that's what you threw a 12 on.
And, as I finish my cleave and I've almost spin back round, turn to Jackie, I just give it a little wink and then turn back round to face the front.
Yeah, you know what? I'll let you have it. Right. As that happens, torches light up. And then you can see a brick fort built into the cave, maybe 500 meters away. And torches have lit the entire way.
Okay.
You then feel the ground shake. You see skeletons everywhere coming out of the ground, coming out of the walls. You see skeleton archers step out onto the fort. You see skeleton horses rising with skeletons climbing on their back. You see skeleton giants coming out, maybe 15 to 20 feet giant skeletons coming out. And then right at the back, out of the top of this fort, you see an armoured skeleton with a crown on. He's kind of built almost like a barrel. Like he's broad. He's taller than you are. He's got hair. He's kind of the most life-looking skeleton here. He's far away from you though. Yeah. So you can't, but you can work out who he is. Yeah, like everybody can see you. Like you're why they've risen.
Yeah.
the ground just shaking at your feet. What do you do?
Is the whistling still going?
No. It's the only noise is the rumbling of all these skeletons.
I've got a feeling this is the noise. This is what was causing the feeling / whistling sound thing.
Yeah. Okay. You then hear footsteps just rapidly coming up behind you. What do you do?
Quickly turn.
You quickly turn. No weapons, you just quickly turn.
Defensive weapons.
Okay.
In case it's Jackie, she's behind me, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, it's Brianne.
Oh, good stuff.
And she's almost flustered. And she grabs you. She's like, I can feel it. I can feel it. And she points to the overlord, we'll call him. The skeleton overlord. And you can see above the overlord a type of goblet. The goblet is held by skeleton hands. Almost like it was kept there for safekeeping.
The High Council don't have a goblet. The skeletons around me, they got any particular armour on, or?
Some do.
Do I recognise it?
Nah, it's just steel.
Is it all
some of it's
mishmashy,
leather.
or?
Yeah, it's just total mishmash of
Like,
everything.
what I want to try and find out, do I feel like these are people that have come, died and been resurrected as skeletons? Or do I feel like these are just always been skeletons kind of thing?
Yeah, they look like there were people.
And then they've come to maybe get the goblet and fallen.
Maybe.
Okay. This is where the goblet is then.
The shield is pulsing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, almost vibrating.
See, the conundrum I'm currently having.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Sonny Canard said to seek, find out what you're up against and stuff so that I can come back and do my thing, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do I just leave it? Or do I press on? I want to take a look at Jackie. Well, first of all, I'm going to go, Brianne, get out.
Yeah. So yeah, she then runs out. She grabs Fire by the hand and just runs out. Yeah, she's gone. She didn't want to hang around, but she felt like she had to tell you. She's a magic seeker.
Yeah.
She felt it.
I'm going to pull out the shield. When you say it's pulsing, what sense do you mean?
I mean, it's like vibrating. Like I said, it's like vroom, vroom, and you can get like a vibration feeling from it.
Okay. And turns to Jackie. How'd you like our odds?
Yes, I don't.
So it's definitely the goblet. I say gauntlet. I couldn't get it out of my head. That's definitely the goblet we need. But we're not ready for this yet, I feel. I'm going to hold the shield out in front in case any of these skeleton archers take a shot. I'm going to memorise that skeleton's face. There's a skeleton face. So
The Overlord.
The Overlord. I also want to take note of what he's wearing, in case I see it elsewhere on a human, for example. So he's got a crown. What colour is he wearing? What's his armour like?
He's very far away, but it looks like very nice metal plated armour. A little bit of gold on it. And you then hear him in this voiceless yell, like hear him go, "The shield, the shield." and then the skeletons start to walk towards you.
Okay. I throw the shield to Jackie, tell her to run. Mm-hmm. And then I'd like to whip out my double-handed long sword and do a little whirlwind.
Yep.
Almost coming away, but trying to cause some sort of...
Disruption.
Not disruption, but... Well, yes, disruption, but almost a cave-in, if possible.
Okay.
So, like, try and cave in some of the cave. I'm causing a whirlwind inside this cave, so I'm hoping some rocks will fall.
Yeah.
And I can kind of back out and it will,
Yeah.
you know...
Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you do this. Jackymoon thinks it's a great plan. She likes it. She's not hanging around with it. She thinks, yeah, great. Just so you're aware, what she does, when she gets to the edge, she grabs Brianne and fire, and she starts to make her way up the hill. You can kind of just see that happen. She turns right out of the cave. You finish this beautiful tornado is inside, and you can see it whipping up skeletons. But what you do notice is as one of the skeletons breaks, it kind of doesn't die. It's just broken. And it crawls over to its bits.
And reforms.
Yeah. You don't really see it reform because you ain't hanging around.
Take a mental note that it reforms.
Yeah. And you then make your way out. And what you've done has definitely caused enough of a problem that you can get out no problem. What do you do when you're outside the cave?
Head for Jackie and all that. Would they come out of the cave? Are they still advancing out towards outside?
So you're going to wait and see if they make their way to you?
Once I leave the cave, I just want to turn around and look. Are they still coming?
No.
They're not coming anymore now that we're out of the cave?
Yeah.
So only in the cave. Okay. Well, do I look around for Jackie and Brianne then?
Great.
Firelighter.
Because as you look around, out for a stroll, you see Gerwin.
Okay.
You going to go to him? Mm-hmm. Going to say anything?
Going.
Mm-hmm. So you're going to walk towards him, run towards him? What are you going to do? How are you approaching Gerwin?
Walking angrily.
Right, okay.
I stand forgiving him for killing off.
Yeah. So you approach Gerwin.
What are you doing here?
I can't remember Gerwin's voice.
Oh, I do love a game.
Oh, well done. Great as well. Oh, hi. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm just out for my good night stroll, you know, out in the moonlight. Who doesn't love a stroll?
Why are you this far from the forest well thing?
Well, you see, once you took my shield that I was protecting, I had more time on my hands, and I thought I'd see some of the land. And I see you've come across the villagers.
Interesting. So these are the villagers that the shield drained the life from.
No, I didn't. Well, I mean, that's up to you to decide.
I'm asking you.
I can't reveal everything to you, Gazzamatraz. You know I do love a game.
What do they want?
Their life back.
Were the villagers evil?
He sort of shrugs his shoulders at you. What's evil?
You.
He laughs. He loves that reply.
Is it possible for them to get their lives back from the shield?
Well, does it matter? At the end of the day, if you thought there was a way, wouldn't you try?
Okay. imagine you're here for a reason, Gerwin. You never seem to appear anywhere by accident. What do you want?
I'm just a watcher. I'm just having a look. I'm seeing things. I'm just here by chance, in the right place, at the right time.
Okay. Just gonna leave Gerwin then.
You're going to just walk off. Gerwin goes, Gazzamatraz.
Yes.
I'll see you again. And then as you blink and open your eyes, Gerwin's gone.
Shocker. All right. Where's Jackie and Brianne and Firelighter?
So you better find them.
Yeah, I'm looking around for them.
You're looking around?
Yeah, looking around for Jackie, Brianne and Firelighter. Yeah.
Well, last time you saw them, they were heading up the hill. So
Okay.
Firelighter.
Anything? Does he fly back, or is he just?
I think they might be a little bit out of range. I think they may have legged it.
Fucking sprinted.
I think they did.
All right, I'm going to head up the hill then and overlook. I imagine they'll be running down the mountain, if anywhere.
Yeah. So they're up there, but you hear a little rustling in the bushes as you make your way up. Are you going to investigate it, or?
Yeah.
2 large dogs come out. And when I say large, I mean, they're large wolves. They're big. They're dark, red eyes. And then, hello, Gaz.
Hello.
Remember me? You double-crossing
Oh, Jesus.
son of a
man.
bitch.
Let's fucking do it. I'll whip out my axes.
And the episode ends there.
Oh. Son of a bitch. Prison man's here.
Prison man. Not the goblin.
The goblin guy. I couldn't remember his name.
The great goblin.
Couldn't remember his name.
He's made his little return, hasn't he?
Let's fucking have him, mate. Piece of shit. Take advantage of me in prison. Fuck your shit up.
Hey, mate.
Just
You
killed a
gave...
dragon, mate. There's 2 dogs. Fucking,
Yeah,
I'm going to
well.
put the axes away. I'll fight
Right.
them.
Yeah. Did you enjoy that?
I'm a bit confused, but yeah. I had there's some weird ideas popped in my head.
Yeah, go on.
Well, I mean, I'm trying really hard to follow what Sonny Canarg says.
Yes.
Because I feel like he's doing it for my benefit. Mm-hmm. I do have a few scrolls now, and this place-to-place one, I was very tempted to see if I could teleport to the goblet. But my issue there was, if it was just one teleport, I then have to try and get out again.
Yeah.
If it wasn't kind of a go there and come back.
I get that.
So yeah, that was my
Conundrum.
do you know what I could have done?
What were you
I might
thinking?
try next episode.
What's that?
Got a revive scroll, haven't I? Whole fucking skeleton army, mate. They're all dead. Welcome back to life.
Yeah. You could try it.
Imagine.
The issue is if it only brings back one.
Yeah. Hi there.
Yeah. That's the problem with them scrolls.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
How accurate of a throw am I? I've got a revive stone. Like a king. Come back to life, sunshine. Just whip it at him.
I know, but I mean, he might come back to life and hate you anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but why would he hate me? I just brought him back to life.
yeah, I don't know. Hey, and, at the end of the day, if you do it,
doing there, son of a bitch.
I revealed a little bit of the story to you.
Yeah, fuck him.
I've got to say, you've got to admit there's some great twists and turns in this. You've got to admit.
It means I've got to come back here, though.
Yeah. Imagine writing this story.
Got to fucking come back.
You do, yeah.
But I'm quite interested that the High Council don't have the goblet, which is quite interesting.
I don't know where you got that from.
Because the landlord, who had his little bit with Jackie, said that it was in the mountains. And then he said the High Council had left before me to go and get it. And then the High Council were on the way back and found me and took me to prison. So I imagine the High Council had got it and come back.
No, they're just patrolling High Councilmen.
All right, so the High Council couldn't find it then.
No.
Clearly.
No, definitely not.
The Army of the Dead become another string to the bow. I mean, we can fuck the High Council off now, apart from my dad. But that could be
I was gonna
after.
say.
That could be after. We don't worry about him.
No, just more plots to the story.
Or is my father the Skeleton King?
Oh, you tell you. And that, God, I tell you, this is great. All these twists and turns.
Like,
Anything could happen.
confused. I mean, I'm happy with Little Firelighter, though. I need to get like a little pet dragon to lay here.
Yeah, you do. That would be cool.
I also really want to use the aging scroll on him. But if the aging scroll doesn't stop and he ages and dies, it's a bit like...
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean, the problem is that would be a bit of a pointless spell, wouldn't it? That'd just be like instant death.
Well, I mean, that might be it. You can age something. Because you don't have to use it on a human, do you?
No,
Or a
of course not.
person.
Yeah.
Or a living thing.
No, use whatever you
You
want.
could age an object. You could age...
Yeah, you literally could. Yeah, it just get dusty, but
Say like there was a locked door. I could age the locked door. If it continued to go and go and go and go, then it would eventually rust and...
I'm thinking. Yeah, no, I think it's good that you try and think about these things. I think that's good.
Yeah. Although dragons live for thousands of years, don't
They
they?
do. They do. Just food for thought, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, maybe I'll tame him a little bit more before I age him to a full-fledged dragon.
Yeah, hey, why not? In case he gets big and they just hates you.
Yeah. So I mean,
Turns into a moody teenager. He's like, oh, he hates you, Dad.
you're just dead.
Yeah.
Gotta find another dragon, guys.
Yeah.
Wait till I get some barbarian rage.
Yeah, I
and
was
then
going
I'll
to say,
then
need
I'll
more
do it.
frenzy juice first, yeah.
Yeah. Another episode of the Quest down. Please remember to, if you're still here, which I suppose you will be at the Quest, won't you?
Yeah.
Please remember to like, subscribe, share with all your friends that you think may like the Quest. Share it with the ones that won't, because fuck those guys.
Yeah. Also, may I add, be aware, it's episode 10 of the Quest next week. So, yeah,
Naughty.
it could get interesting.
Gazzamatraz may solo an entire skeleton army.
Yeah.
Wait and see, guys. Wait and see. I'll get Jackie to stand out the front of the cave with the revive scroll just in case.
Yeah.
Needs to read it to me. I'll go and fucking solo it, mate.
Yeah. I also just want to say as well that episode 10 is meant to be the halfway point of the Quest.
Is it?
But I don't know how that's working out right now. Maybe I'm like, oh, that might be a third of the way through. We've got a lot of shit to get through, so.
All right, the longer the better. I enjoy this.
That's what she said. Yep.
So, guys, like, subscribe, share it around. If you haven't already and you don't already, check out the podcast. It's a bit more lighthearted. Show us some love in the comments. And we will see you next week.